Hey guys, welcome to today's video and welcome on into my beauty stash. It is that time of the month again. It is time for faves and fails, the winners and losers this month, November 2024. Oh my God, there's only 1 month left in 2024. I feel like the years are just flying by. You know, they say the older you get, the faster the years go by, and I think it's true. I feel like I'm going to be doing my year-end roundup in just a couple weeks, and oh my God, it's going to be crazy. But I hope all of you had an amazing Thanksgiving. Christmas is 22 days away, 23 days away. It's not far away. So hopefully you guys were able to take advantage of Cyber Monday deals, Black Friday deals. I know Black Friday this year started well before the actual Black Friday date, but I'm going to share with you my winners and losers for the month of November. But spoiler alert, I had 0 losers. So I'm going to be doing 6 instead of 5 great products that I tried, discovered, or just products that I've had in my stash, but I really reached for them the month of November. And maybe this will help you with your Christmas shopping list. If it is your first time here on my channel, hello and welcome. My name is Steff. I love trying out new makeup. I am primarily a new makeup review channel, but I do these makeup ranking videos, haul videos, get ready with me style videos, multiple eyeshadow look videos, which I am wearing a palette today that has not yet been revealed. So I'm not going to put those details in the description box, but I will have the rest of the makeup that I'm wearing listed in the description box. But if that sounds great to you, come on and be part of our makeup family. Do me a favor, click on that subscribe button and hit the bell next to it. That way you'll be notified every time I do drop a new video. And if you are a fan of monthly makeup roundup, if you guys just want to see what were some things that I really enjoyed in November, please give this video a big thumbs up before you go. And again, check the description box for links and codes to everything. I have a code or two for some of the items I'm going to be showing you in today's video, but I have a lot of codes and links for indie makeup brands in case you have indie makeup brands on your wish list before the year is over, which I hope you do. It's always nice to support small business, and I appreciate you guys if you shop through my links and codes. Let's get started with November faves. No fails this time. If you guys want to see what made my list, keep on watching. All right, guys, so let's start first with some body care items. I told you guys recently that I've been really into fragrance lately. And the first 2 things I'm going to share with you, numbers 1 and 2 on the list, which I shouldn't say numbers 1 and 2 because I don't really rank these. These are just the best products for me of November. But first up on my list is from Tree Hut, and this is their Moroccan Rose Shave Oil. I have always been one to use bar soap whenever I shave, but I discovered this because I picked up the Moroccan Rose body scrub, and I also got the body butter. And when I noticed they had a shave oil, I thought, you know what? Let me try that. Let me see if it's more gentle on my skin, if it doesn't cause, you know, razor burn or whatnot. And this stuff is so hydrating and so amazing. I get the smoothest shave ever. And I'm one of those that I gotta shave almost every day, especially under my arms. TMI, I know, but my underarm hair grows so fast, and this is just such a smoothing effect on my skin, and it smells amazing. I've made quite a dent in it. I know you can't tell. You can kind of tell from here. I've had this for probably exactly a month now, and it's lasted me a good while. You get 7.7 fluid ounces in here. I picked this up from Amazon. But of course, Tree Hut is available probably at every drugstore, at your local grocery store. Ulta Beauty sells it. I've been really, really happy with this scent, but I just recently ordered the Coco Colada scent. So I'm really excited about that. That one should come in probably within the next day or two. They had and I don't know if it's still on sale, but they had their Tree Hut scrubs for $8 on sale at Ulta Beauty. So I did order a couple things from there, but I've been really happy with this. If you're looking for something new when you shave, a more cleaner, smoother, hydrating shave, a shave oil is definitely worth trying. Now, the next body care item is something that I was influenced to buy off of Instagram. I saw so many reels about this, especially the reels that were talking about what to buy during Amazon Black Friday, but even prior to that, because I bought this before Black Friday sales were going on. I bought this probably around the same time that I bought the shave oil. But this EOS 24-hour moisturizing body lotion. This is the scent Vanilla Cashmere. This is like candy in a bottle. It smells so good. Like, I cannot tell you how good this smells, but this scent lasts and it's just so super hydrating. I love this stuff. I love it so, so much. I wonder if they make a shower gel, because if they make a shower gel, I would really love to pick it up. I've seen this at Target. I've seen it on Amazon. I got mine from Amazon. Not too sure if Ulta Beauty has it, but you can typically find it at the big box stores. This is so worth it. This was probably like 10 bucks, maybe less than 10 bucks, and you get a lot in here. 16 fluid ounces of product. It smells like candy. It's so sweet, just so, so good, so moisturizing. If you haven't tried this and you've seen it all over the internet, then you definitely need to try it. It does come in a smaller size. I think it comes in a travel size, a size one smaller than this one, and I think this is the biggest size that it comes in, but it's definitely worth checking out. Next on my list is a concealer I've had in my stash for a little while now, but I just kept reaching for it in November, and I'm wearing it today, and it's from Laura Mercier, and this is her Real Flawless Weightless Perfecting Concealer. The shade that I have in this one is shade 1N, 1N. Shade 1N, and it's the perfect shade match for me. I love the smoothness, the coverage that it gives me, especially under the eye area. It sits so well under my eye area. I absolutely love it. I like a lot of Laura Mercier products. I think she has some really awesome foundations and complexion products in general. I've always been a fan of her concealers. I have a couple other concealers from her that I really love, but this Real Flawless Fusion has been just working so great for me. And I have put it down for a little while because I was trying other concealers, but it's back in regular rotation here in my stash. I think I picked this one up from Sephora, and again, worth checking out. Next on my list is a drugstore item, and I was pretty shocked by this one, and I am so glad, so glad that I love it. And this is from Wet n Wild and their Hello Kitty 50th anniversary collection. This is their pink setting powder. It's amazing. It's brightening. It gives a good amount of coverage, and it's smoothing and blurring, especially under the eye area. It provides decent oil control. I'm a normal to oily skin type. Sometimes I have to touch up once during the day when I use this particular product, but for the most part, it keeps me matte in my T-zone, but I really love it under the eye area, a little bit on my forehead. It just gives that brightening effect. It is so, so good. There's no scent to it at all, and this is the first pink powder from Wet n Wild. This collection is limited edition, and I'm pretty sure that the powder is going to be limited edition, so I'm probably going to buy a backup of it because I have a feeling I'm going to go through it pretty quickly. But if you're looking for an affordable pink powder at the drugstore, this is it. And you can buy it individually. You don't need to buy the full collection in order to get it. I want to say this powder retails for maybe $7 or $8, and it's totally worth checking out. Ulta Beauty has it, and of course, Wet n Wild website, they carry it as well. Next on my list is an eyeshadow palette that I've used pretty often since I was sent this in PR, and it's from Klarity Cosmetics. It's their Klarity Rain palette. So I used this palette for 3 days straight when I was filming with it, and then I continued to use it after that. This is a rather large palette, but this is a beautiful neutral but fun, colorful palette at the same time. I think Klarity Cosmetics, they have a beautiful formula. Their mattes, especially their shimmers. These shimmers aren't as delicate or softly pressed as some of their other palettes have been. I know some of you have said you order Klarity Cosmetics, some of your shimmer shadows, your duochromes, multichromes, they've arrived broken. This palette arrived fully intact, and everything was just packaged so well. But I've noticed that these shimmers are a little bit different than some of their other shimmers, and they are multichromes and duochromes in here, but they're a little more, I know put together is not the right word, but they're packed a little bit better within the pan, if that makes sense. The mattes are buttery, smooth, blendable, super pigmented. There's just so much that you can do with this palette. The only column here, and I'm just going to swatch these real quick. I feel like we just got 3 of like the same shades there. You know, we could have done without like maybe this one or this one, leave this one, but maybe vary the shades on that one. But other than that, like this is a good neutral palette, but it's still a fun, colorful palette. You can go either way, day, night, whatever type of look you're looking for, you want to create with this palette, you can. I do have an affiliate code with Klarity Cosmetics, and it is Steff10, and that will save you 10% off of your order. So finally, we're going to say that these are an honorable mention, and these are the NYX Lip IV lip gloss, stain, whatever you want to call them. These come in 16 different shades, and I love the shade range. I think there's some nice browns, pinks, berry tones, reds. There's a couple like orange leaning shades, and then there's some really dark vampy shades in here, but they have a really nice shade range. I don't feel that these are a true lip stain. And some of you have asked if they're drying on the lips. I don't think that these are drying at all. I do feel like they are hydrating. They do bleed a little bit. They do feather a little bit. If you wear a lip liner, that will kind of combat that a bit. But I still notice a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of feathering, especially like on the top lip, not so much on the bottom. Now, as far as longevity, they don't last past a meal. So if you're going to eat lunch, you're going to have to reapply this. If you wear a lip liner and kind of fill in your lips with your lip liner and then go in with these, you'll have better stain power that way. But I don't really feel like there's a stain left behind. And they do say if you wait 10 minutes and then wipe off like the top part, like the glossy part, then you'll see a stain. I don't really notice that. But they are such a comfortable formula, and I love the shade range. That's why I'm putting these as an honorable mention, and also because I really have been reaching for them pretty much on a daily basis. I just think they're a cute product. They're a good product. I think it's worth picking up a couple shades to try them out. But if you're looking for a true lip stain, I don't think these are it. And to be honest, I don't know that I have lip stains in my stash. Are the Rare Beauty ones, are those lip stains? I do like the Rare Beauty ones, but they can get a little bit drying. That's what I've noticed after wearing them for a while. But these are definitely more hydrating, but I don't really notice a big staining effect with them. All right, guys, so that wraps up today's video. Those were my winners for the month of November. No losers. So yay, no losers. We did good. The makeup community did good for November, at least here in my stash. I know there's been a ton of releases. Buy carefully. Make your list. Check it twice. Don't overspend. Don't let FOMO get the best of you. You know, if there's things that you've had on your list for a while and they're on sale, then go for it. But don't feel like you need to buy everything just because it's on sale right now. There's always going to be sales. You know, one of us here on YouTube has an affiliate code for something, so you'll always be able to get a discount with the indie brands. But, you know, just make some good buying decisions this holiday season. And if you want to splurge, go for it. You guys deserve it. Let me know your thoughts. Did some of your favorites make my list for November 2024? Or what are some things that we need to stay away from? Sound off in the comments down below. I want to thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos. Y'all have a great day or night, wherever it is y'all are at. Stay hydrated, drink that water, and I'm going to see y'all very soon. Bye.